Residents are welcome to have guests visit throughout the academic year. However, with 1,000 students living in residence, it is important that some standards are in place to ensure our residence complexes remain safe and secure for all people who live and work here. The following standards exist for guests. Residents must notify and receive consent from their suite or housemates. A maximum of 2 guests per resident are permitted at a time. A resident may have overnight guests a maximum of 6 nights per month. Guests are required to stay with their host at all times. If you are visiting another residence complex at Nipissing other than the one you have been assigned to, you are also considered a guest and must follow the guest sign-in policy. If you are visiting another suite inside your assigned complex or another complex, you are considered a guest of that suite and you should respect all roommates and their property. Please note that during residence orientation, frosh week, and exam periods, guests are not permitted to stay overnight in residence and must depart by 11:59 p.m. Residence does want to highlight for all students that any person who does not live in their specific residence complex is considered a guest. This includes parents or supporters. All parents and supporters need to follow the guest policy and adhere to the expectations. At select times throughout the year, residents are required to sign in their guests at the front desk of their complex. Specifically, on Friday and Saturday evenings, guests are to be signed in by a resident staff member after 9 p.m. You can do this by showing photo identification, and guests will be issued a bracelet to wear at all times during their visit. If you are bringing a guest into residence on a Friday or Saturday evening, you are asked to visit the front desk, bringing your student ID along with your guest and their ID. Accepted formats of ID are a student card, driver's license, age of majority card, or passport. Students should be advised that a health card will not be accepted as a record of guest identification.